Welcome to Tucker Rhetoric. Today I want to talk about reality. I was having a conversation with my wife and we were talking about the phrase, reality is based on perception. So then I asked the question, well, what is your perception based on? And after I go through these types of reality, I will answer that question. So there are four forms of reality. Number one is objective reality. This is the real world around you. This is gravity, for example. This is the solar system, land, water. Okay. This is objective reality. It's real. It's there. Even if there were no people, it would still be here, and it is what it is. All right. Then you have subjective reality. This is your inner world. For example, when you were a kid, maybe you had an imaginary friend. For you, it was real. As you got older, you stopped believing in it. It went away. Nothing happened. No big deal. So this is your inner world, your subjective beliefs. Then you have intersubjective reality. These are shared beliefs. Okay, this is when you get religions. This is when you get nations. For example, you have the United States and Canada. Okay, if I'm walking in the forest, I'm in America. Suddenly, when I get to a certain area, I am now in Canada. All right, that is based on intersubjective reality. We have a large group of people who believe in these lines that we've made, which we call borders. So therefore, they exist. Intersubjective reality can change. As I gave the example in subjective reality, when that changes, it's not a big deal. It's your things, doesn't matter. Intersubjective reality, when these things change, this is when you get war and these type of things going on. We've seen the borders change. We've seen countries, kingdoms fall, civilizations end. So this is when you have change within intersubjective reality. And the last type of reality that we have, which is newer, is virtual reality. All right, this would include anything in the digital world, video games, social media, etc., even VR. So this is the other form of reality, which we spend a lot of time in now. So these are the four forms or types of reality. And like I said before at the beginning, your reality is based on your perception. So then I started to say, well, what is your perception based on? Well, your perception is based on your focus, all right, your mental attitude. So the things that you focus and give attention to are the things that are going to grow and expand within your life. Your mind is the most powerful thing in your life. It controls everything you do. If you stop right now and look around you, everything, if you're at home, everything around you is the result of your thinking. Okay? Look at what you're wearing. It's the result of what you think. Even when you go outside or if you're at the office or whatever, if you look at chairs or buildings or cars or any of these, all of these things existed first in the form of a thought. And then someone manifested and created and made these things. All right? So what you focus on is extremely important because whatever it is you focus on, that's what's going to grow in your life. There's this old story about there's this old man and he's talking to his grandson and he's explaining to him that inside of you, there are two wolves that live inside of you and they fight every day. There's a good wolf and the bad wolf. And the little boy asks him, well, which one is going to win? He says, the one that you feed. All right. And this, I hope that connects with somebody. You may be going through some different things right now, but the main thing you need to do is change your focus. All right. You have a job and you don't like your job. Okay, well, what do you like about the job? What are the benefits of the job? What are the good things that you're getting from the job? Because you're not focusing on those things. All right. There's an example. It's one of these books I read, and there were these maids, cleaning ladies at a hotel. And, so they were sitting down talking to the guy about their job. They hated, were up and down the steps all day, doing all these different rooms. And the guy said, wow, so you must really get a lot of exercise. And the women were, what? Because they didn't think about it that way. I tell my students all the time, you can look out the window and you can see a beautiful sunset, or you can notice the dirt on the window. It just depends on what you focus on. All right. So your reality is based on your perception. Your perception is based on your focus. Your focus is based on your mental attitude. All right. So please change your focus so you can change your life.